Hi everyone, in this tutorial I am going to cover Python fundamental. So let's get started. First of all, what is Python? Python is a popular programming language which is created by Guido van Rossum and it was released in the year 1991. In what other fields Python are used? Python is used for web development like server-side language. That means we can use Python for web development. We have very popular frameworks like Django, Flask that is used for web development. We can also create software development application. That means desktop application using Python. Python language is also used for database systems perform CRUD operation using Python. It is also used for mathematics. For mathematics, we have NumPy libraries for that purpose. It is also used in system scripting language, like DevOps. That is pure scripting. So for build and deploy in production, where it is used as a scripting language. It is also used for big data and perform complex mathematics. For this purpose, we have pandas, numpy libraries for that purpose. Let me tell you one thing. Python have extensive supports for libraries. We can also call it is a batteries in Python. And right now, Python latest version is Python 3. Why we learn Python? Python works on different platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux, etc. We can write code once and run it anywhere in this world. It will give you the same output. Python syntax is similar to the English language. So when you write code, you don't feel you are writing Python code. It is very simple, like a English statement. Python uses few lines of code to perform an operation. That means Python code is very compressed as compared to other programming languages. Let me show you. So here, if 20 is greater than 10, then it is going to print 20 is greater than 10. So you can see here I have not used any parenthesis or curly braces for this purpose. No semicolon at the end. Code is very compressed and very less. Python runs on interpreter system. That means as soon as you write the code, it is going to execute. Python code can be written in procedural way, an object-oriented way, or a functional way. What is that means? Procedural way means no class, no function, just write code line by line and it is going to execute. An object oriented way means you have to create class and make a object of that class and work around that object or that class. That is called object oriented way. And what is functional way? Functional way means you have to write functions and call each and every function according to your requirement. That is called functional way. Python uses new line to complete a command. So you can see here print statement does not have semicolon at the end. That means it uses new line for complete one statement, and it also uses indentation. It is a very important part of Python. To write block of code in Python, indentation is nothing but a white space at the beginning of the line. I will show you each and everything in practical. So first, let me complete this theory part. How to create variables in Python. Variables are created when you assign a value to it. Let me show you example. So I have created x and assigned value 50 to it, and in the next line I have created variable y and assigned value to hello world in the y variable, and in the next line in the same y value I have assigned 20.5. So here no need to declare data type for the variable. When you assign value to the variable, that variable automatically becomes of that type. You can also change type of variable dynamically in Python. So here in this example, y value is hello world, which is of type string. Later I have assigned to 20.5, which is a float type, which is allowed in Python. Python also allows us to assign values to multiple variables in one line, like this one here. X, y, and z has the value 10, 20, and 30 respectively. So here x value is 10, y value is 20, and z value is 30. Python variables can also assign same value to multiple variables in one line. That means here x, y, and z has 40 value. What are the rules in Python to declare a variable? Variable name should be start with a letter or underscore character. Variable name cannot start with number. That is illegal in Python. Python variables are case sensitive, like age and age with capital A. Both are two different variables. Python variables only contains alphanumeric characters and underscores. That means we can use only small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, or underscore character to declare a variable. If we want to put comment in Python, then how can we put comment in Python? For this purpose, Python uses hash symbol for a single line comment, like this one. So if we put hash symbol at the beginning of the line, that means that line is not going to execute. Or for multi-line comments, we can use triple double quotes or triple single quotes for multi-line comment, like this one. This is for triple double quotes and this is for triple single quotes. There is no difference in these comments. Both are multi-line comments only. So here this is the end of this theory part. So let me show you example in the practical way. So let me jump into the code part and let me show you everything using the code. Here I have created a file demo.py. So just pay one attention here. Whenever you are going to create a file, that file name must be have ex extension .py, else it is not going to consider it is a Python file. So let me start with a simple code with hello world example. Save this file and go to command prompt and run this file. So let me tell you one thing here. I am using Sublime editor for this tutorial purpose. You can use any editor whatever you like. To download Python software, I will give link in the description. Just go to that link and download the Python software and try to run this code. So to execute this code, write by 10 file name, that means my file name is demo dot py, and run this code. So here it gave us hello world. It is the output. Let me read off this line of code and let me tell you about indentation. Here, indentation means white space at the beginning of the line. So white space is mandatory in the Python to write a block of code, else it will throw an error. So I have created one if statement here. 20 is greater than 10, then it is going to print 20 is greater than 10. So let me save this file and go to command prompt and run this file. So you will get 20 is greater than 10. So if I remove indentation from here and save this file and again run this file, then I will get an error. See here, I have get an error. So what is the error? Indentation error, expected an intended block. So that means here at least one white space is mandatory to write a block of code. So let me again save this file and try to execute again. So see here, I have get the 20 is greater than 10, which is the correct output. Let me read off this code. Next thing is comment. If you want to put a single line comment, then just write hash symbol at the beginning of the line and write this is a comment. And after that, if I print again something hello, then first line is not going to execute. So let me run again this code. So here I get only hello. That means first line is commented. To use multi-line comment, we have to use triple double quotes or triple single quotes like this one. And again I'm going to execute this code and see I get hello, which is the expected output. Or we can also use triple double quote here for multi-line comment. So again we get the same output. Let me read off all this code so it is easy to understand how to create variable in Python. So here x is 50. So x variable is created. Here we know need to declare variable type. So let me print x value. Print x. I'm also going to print what is the type of x. So here type is a predefined function in Python that is used to print type of x. And I'm also going to print id, that means at what memory location this 50 value is stored. Let me save this file and go to command prompt and run this file. So you can see here 50 is printed. What is the type of this variable? Type is class int. So let me tell you one thing, In Python, everything is a class. Here, no primitive data type is there, and this is the location where 50 value is stored in the memory. We can also dynamically change type of x by assigning new value to the x. So let me assign new value. X is going to assign hello. So now x is become a string type. So let me execute again the code. So see here, you will see hello, we get what is the type of x. Now it is a class str, that means string, and this is the location where this hello is stored in the memory. We can also assign string type using single quotation like this one, hello. So it is again going to a string type. So let me again execute this code. So again we get the same output as we get earlier in this code. So let me tell you one thing here. Here single quote doesn't mean it is a character type. In Python there is no char or character data type is there in Python. Everything is string. If you write that is in double quote or single quote, it is treated as a string type only. Or further, we can also assign this value to 20.5, which is a float type. So let me again run this code. Yeah, here you will get 20.5, which is a value. And what is the type of x now? It is a float type, that means float class, and this is the location where the 20.5 value is stored in the memory. For multiple assigned value, I have created one file called multi underscore assign.py. To save the time, I have created this file, and let me execute this file. So I will explain everything line by line here. So here x, y and z value is going to be 10, 20 and 30 respectively. That means 10 value assigned to x, 20 value assigned to y and 30 value assigned to z respectively. This is for multiple value assigned to multiple variable in one line, and this is for same value assigned to multiple variable in one line. So here my file is py multi-assign.py. So if I execute this code, so here you will see 10 is a x value, 20 is a y value, 30 is a z value, and here 40 40 40 is x, y and z value, as I have printed here value of x, value of y and value of z, and here I have printed value of x, y and z. According to that we get value in the console. Here this file is for legal variable names and illegal variable names. I have created this file to save the time. So here all this name is a legal variable name till line number 6, and from line number 8 these two are illegal variable name. So to execute this code, let me comment these two lines, save this file and go to command prompt. My file name is py legal underscore illegal.py. So let me execute this file. So we did not get any error, that means code is running fine. So if I remove line number 9, comment, then again save this file and execute this one. So we will get an error, that means syntax error. So here variable name cannot start with dollar symbol. So let me again put comment here and again uncomment this line and save this file and again go to command prompt and run this one. Again you will get an syntax error, that means variable name cannot start with number. For that reason we got syntax error in the console. So what are the legal variable names? That means here age is a legal variable name, age with capital A is a legal variable name, name with underscore is a legal variable name, name with 9 is a legal variable name, and address underscore 1 is a legal variable name. That means the valid characters are alphabet 0 to 9 and underscore. Only these characters are legal in Python. This is all about Python fundamental. In the next video, I will create Python data types. I mean, what are the data types present in Python? So for now, this is the end of this video. Thank you.